I
We are
feel
live.
more
I
sorry
jumped
for
out
your
the
viewers
car. You
having to
can't
deal with.
stop me.
Uh,
Car may be going 500 miles an hour. So jumping out. Can't stop me. Bye. Check this.
Hey, look, guys, Sweet's live.
oh,
You
she's
know,
a
we should
bitch.
go watch.
Yeah, we really should. You know, that Sweet person is a really good streamer.
You
Maybe.
sure about that?
She should.
Maybe.
She should. She should definitely be partner by now.
Ah, that would be nice, but
Partner. That's funny.
The bitch don't stream enough.
That's not even the reason I'm laughing. Like,
anyway.
that's the least of the fucking shit you need to do for partner.
Anyway. Oh, let me double check my tags here. Okay. Just making sure it gets out to the right group.
I should have a notebook.
So,
Book them up.
I probably should have my notes in front of me, huh?
Yes.
Try not to disturb this box too much. Okay. Well. You all. Okay, let me get English. I know, great start.
Nah.
Perfect.
Gibberish.
10 out of 10. Don't worry, Mama will fix it. Anyway.
This is what it's stream.
Aha, here we go. Right, notes. I had to find them.
Okie dokie.
Where did the pencil go? Where did my pencil case go? Here it is. Found it. I thought I would. Leave me alone. Bleh.
You got devoured.
Okay.
What else?
I got everybody's stats down. Okay. We're
I would
gonna
hope so.
start at the prologue. You all are loosely connected through social media. It's about, it's fairly late at night. Everybody's winding down to go to bed. You all, at the same time, get a ping through your face space. It contains a link, which you all click on, and it takes you to a small, very detailed snippet of a book that somebody is writing. Somebody called Kaminyana? The name doesn't ring a bell, but still you click it, because it's a friend of a friend. You read
What was
it.
that name?
Kaminyana.
How do you spell that?
Hold on. Side chat. Kaminyana.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sounds like a Final Fantasy name.
Right?
It isn't actually. It's a name I came up with. Anyway, after you all click it and read it, it kind of sticks in your mind. It's a very detailed scene of a sand pit with several divots of traps and a two-legged creature in a cage. The chain link fence surrounds it. Well, I should say surrounds the pit with viewers and cheerers and several bet stations outside the chain link fence. It ends with the description of the creature in the cage being fox-like in nature, lips torn, shredded, bloody. One of his arms has several bite marks. Just one of them. They were in different stages of healing. Some fresher than others. Some deeper than others. Before it ends. Of course, your mind felt intrigued and wanted to see more, but it's still kind of stuck in your mind as you all head to bed. Because adulting must happen.
Ugh.
God damn, even in this
Yeah.
universe, I still can't get away.
Right?
Same. Damn.
Well, as you fall asleep, well, I should say you fall into a deep sleep. The first
That's
thing,
normal.
well, Noctis's character feels is almost like a cold yet hot sensation within his mouth. Like someone had frozen a chili pepper and just stuck it in there, which would wake him immediately out of sleep. Because it was both hot and cold in the mouth. Something that cannot be ignored. Well, Cinderly also would feel that sensation, but also a different sensation. One that would jerk her straight out of sleep. Pain. Specifically oriented at the pancreas area.
Ugh.
Of course, that would instantly feel cold and hot. And the sensation would then it would stay there for a while, enough to bring her out of sleep. And switch on fight or flight, probably. What do you do?
The first thing I would do is start looking for my pump.
It is missing.
So I would be absolutely panicked and freaked, and whatever I'm sitting or laying or whatever on, I would be throwing covers, moving stuff, trying to see if I could find it.
Well, that would be a little difficult. Seeing as, well, the sensation which you feel was slightly oriented over a wound. Of course, blood spilling out, staining the white fur that you had been laying on.
Well, if I notice the blood, I'm gonna try to apply pressure there as I'm frantically throwing things.
Well, the silent observer, with syringe still in hand, well, I should say crude syringe still in hand, just watches. Of course, all of you, bar Acid, would be in a breastband and loincloth. course, Acid would have a cloth over his chest as, well, your rescuer really wasn't sure which way he went. He could have easily been trans. So, to keep modesty, he put a cloth over his chest, if he wanted it. Of course, the others should be waking up now.
I will definitely sit up, stretch. Looked at the fuck?
What was that? Your mic peaked.
Where are my clothes? Just looking around.
Well, the only full figure in this room was the stranger. Hands now resting at his side as he's, or I should say, as they are just observing.
Definitely like cover myself back up. Seeing this person. Who are you? Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my room? This isn't my room. This isn't my room. Where am I?
Well, the figure still stands silent. Taking a step back. As they move, of course, their covering shifts slightly. You know that they have a muzzle, or at least the mask looks like there's a muzzle there. Could easily been like some weird makeshift witch doctor mask.
Mm-hmm. Hello? Can you answer that? Answer me? Where am I? And who are you?
You're so loud. Grumble,
Sorry.
grumble.
I'm sorry.
Well, with Acid and Thindley, the burning and cold sensation is starting to fade now as they feel that, well, better.
Still would be frantically throwing things until I find something that looks like my pump.
You find nothing but dirt underneath all the rugs, or I should say all the skins that you're laying on.
Well, I would start, if it wasn't immediately in my area, I would systematically search the room.
Just for shits and grins, roll me a investigation.
Right, and where? Let me double check. So I have +6 in investigation.
Guess you figured out how to get double stream. Hmm?
Well,
Well, you managed to find a small bag of gold amongst the dirt and belongings, but
I
no
probably
pump.
would have digged through that too just to make sure.
Jingle jangle it goes.
In the before times, jingle jingle.
At that point, I would probably start to wake up too, because it's all of the noise.
Hmm.
Like, what is all this ruckus, and why are there people in? Ooh, this isn't my room. Can I help you guys?
Hmm? Yeah, this isn't my room either. I'm trying to figure out where the hell this is.
Sorry, I'm fussing with stuff on the screen. Good enough. Why does this seem... You know what? I'm not gonna mess with it. It'll go right there. Anyway. Well, the stranger still just watches. Not interfering or saying anything. Just watches. Silently.
Hmm?
What do you do?
Our friend over there doesn't want to seem to answer my question of where we are or who
He doesn't
they
know.
are.
He doesn't know you're exactly talking to him.
Uh,
Plus, he's keeping everybody in front of him too.
uh,
I'd slowly sit up from wherever I'm laying, rub my eyes, and look around a little bit. How dark is it?
It the light in the room is a kind of a dusty light brown. You could tell that the room is made of crudely uh, attached shields and armor.
Did the story ever explain about shields and armor and things like that? Would I know what these are?
No. Well, you would recognize the shape because anybody has gone through school. You could recognize
Not true.
a shush. You can recognize shields for shields and chess pieces for chess pieces, but there would be also some uh, unfamiliar things too.
I would keep my attention still square with our unspoken guest in across from us. Um, Not particularly doing anything, but keeping an eye on them.
I would start checking the crevices of the armor if there are any to see if I could find it if I've tore the rest of the room apart.
Well, with um, skins ripped and well, I shouldn't say ripped, but thrown about, the room is shambles. You begin poking into crevices as a very muffled plugged voices, I would do that.
Excuse me?
I would look over and go, "Where's my thing?
What thing?
Well,
My medical thing."
when you say thing,
It's not very specific.
he does truly understand as he drops a. Well, it looks like a blanket wrapped around some things. Of course, the blanket. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Oh, hold on. Shush, I had this pulled up and then I closed the window, so shush. Okay, so it's being my
What a noob uninstall.
acid. How rude. But how true.
Couldn't resist.
I know, that's why it's there.
What, Cat? What do you want from me? Huh? Why are you zapping at my back? What? What do you want?
Now it's being
You
difficult.
gotta call.
I'm looking through.
Quack.
I heard that quack. There it is. Shush.
You in that building. Aim the cat by hitting the button. Alright, you done? Okay, fine.
See. Click. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
That's the throw. Of course, Solify would notice it does look familiar.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Well, you can't exactly. You could see maybe the dragon's face because how it's bunched as a bag or a makeshift parcel.
Something ain't right here. Hold on.
Nothing's been right for a bit now.
Thank you.
We kind of needed the area. It's kind of strange. Don't turn my head, but keep looking at the guy. But the creature of shame.
So is that what Fox grabbed? Or the stranger grabbed?
Yes, that's what the stranger just dropped.
I'm gonna look at it and probably start crying. It's like, that's not it.
It looks pretty big to be a medical thing, huh?
Kind of flat for a medical thing.
It's wrapped around stuff.
Can we open it?
I don't know. Can you?
Can we open it?
May we open this one?
It was more like, I don't know. Can you? I mean, you could like get up and go
Okay,
to
Grandma
it.
Miss
Oh, he
Grammar
didn't.
teacher here.
He didn't drop it in front of us. He just dropped it in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, pretty much. He just kind of tossed it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. All right, fine. I guess I'll get up off my butt and I will dazedly walk over because still kind of tired.
MBD. Anyway. Well, amongst it, you find some odd things. A small blanket you recognize as your own. A crochet hook. And two different packs.
I am so confused. What? How did you get this? How did you get these, I should say?
He turns, looking at you before replying. Found.
Found.
Found exactly where? Would that be near us, or is it somewhere else that you found these?
Well, he looks at you, unwilling to really, seemingly unwilling to go into detail.
Found. Hmm.
Well, he then backs out of the room.
Where are you going?
I mean, you're welcome to follow him. You're not tied down or anything. Well, in the other room, you hear the clanking of metal. Very similar to cooking.
Well, I'm gonna think I can't eat, so I'm just gonna sit where I am, completely disheveled.
Yep,
I'll
you're.
follow Asher to investigate the sounds.
You want to investigate the sound?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Well, you stand up and you walk into the other room, seeing that, well, the stranger, whoever, whatever he is, well, cooking. Of course, it's a very crude way of cooking, as he uses a very beat up ladle to stir whatever is in this cauldron.
I would stay and keep watching, but I wouldn't really. Like, wouldn't proceed further in.
Well, out of or into some very crude uh what do you call it? Carved out bowl. He scoops whatever is in the cauldron into it. Of course, out of the very first one, he just holds it out to you.
I would wave my hand and say no. And say no.
Well, a noise akin to a snort comes from him as he goes, eat.
Rather not.
Nah, fam.
Well,
I've probably picked up one of the packs at this point. The one because would I know one of them?
You would recognize one of them as your own.
Yep, I'll pick up my own and probably be checking what's in it. Like make sure my usual hiking stuff's in there and all that.
Well, anything that wasn't burnable, destroyable, basically, was still in there.
Huh.
Oh.
Wait, are extra clothes considered
Yes.
destroyable?
Yes.
Damn it. Oh well.
But like metallic tools or metal tools, anything fiberglass, plastic, really wasn't messed with.
Maybe slightly deformed.
Maybe.
Plastic.
I mean, yeah, it would be slightly deformed, as if subjected to a high rate of heat. Food wasn't in there.
I'm more distraught over the fact that this blanket looks like the blanket from home.
P.S. It is. Anyway.
Hmm?
I wonder what that was.
So that means at least my pocket tool survived.
Yep. And the pack itself did.
In the pack. So.
Well. The stranger turns from the what do you call it? The cauldron, more or less, the pot. Like fully.
Be a rusty home.
He comes up maybe. Well, how tall are you, Acid?
Like 5'11", 6. Something.
Well, the stranger comes up to your chest. And I guess I'm not using my notes anymore. The cat just laid right on him.
Oh,
she's like, my notes.
That's the DM now. You've been usurped.
You've been usurped.
Cat DM.
Goodbye, notes you shall never.
She's like, you don't need these anymore. Anyway. I'll move her if I really need to. Anyway. The stranger comes up chest height to you. Of course, he stands there. It look almost as if staring you down, but you can't really tell where his eyes or its eyes are looking. I mean, he could be like staring you right in your face or right in your eyes, and you can't really tell. Well, after a couple seconds of standing there staring, almost waiting to see if you would do something, when you did nothing. Oh, I shocked you. I'm sorry, cat. Anyway.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, because I checked her snoot. She smelled my hand and went,
You're supposed to gently boop the snoot.
No, but I accidentally shocked the snoot. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Anyway. Well, the stranger then turns from you, fully turning his back to you, before scooping out more into very crudely carved out bowls. Oh, so you're what happened to my other writing utensil. Sorry. And she's like,
yes, I am.
she was just batting at it. And then when I said something, she's like, I did nothing. Anyway,
You delusional human.
the stranger takes the filled bowls into the other room. He not really offers, but forces it into each of your hands.
Yeah. What's
How good
this?
does it look? Does it look edible?
It looks very appetizing.
Does it smell good?
It smells like beef stew.
Oh.
Where's the rice?
You put rice in your beef stew?
Yeah, beef stew on top of rice. Oh, it's delicious. Anyway,
Really good that
Rice
way.
I only do
absorbs like
potato.
everything, so.
Veggies, meat.
I like how all of us disagreeing. That's good, and the only one person asked, like, "Do you really?"
well,
It's everybody. Everybody else.
after he finished it, passing it to the girls, he again stands in front of you, Acid. And this time, looking fairly intimidating. Before holding out the bowl and saying, "Eat."
You getting us there, so it's like, not really being phased.
You're asking for trouble. Just saying.
That's fine.
If you think that's bad, I'm just gonna set mine to the side because I can't eat it either.
That you know of.
Right.
I mean, I'll probably look at it and like go, get a sniff and then maybe cautiously taste it.
Just stick out the tip of your tongue.
Like,
It's hot, though.
ha ha ha.
I could just see Zahina going, "It's hot, it's hot, it's hot."
Yeah.
I mean,
So hot.
it just came out of the cauldron off the fire. Of course it's gonna be hot. Go,
That's
get it.
terrible.
Come. Got it.
No, I will not come. You cannot make me come.
No, I was talking to my dice.
Too bad.
Excuse me, is this
Oh,
supposed to
Jesus
be
Christ.
friendly chat?
This is not OnlyFans, thank you.
Exactly.
All right.
That's your fault, not mine.
What is your charisma there, Acid?
Just 10.
Okay.
That's no good when you get the
Well, the stranger. Of course, you could see a change in his demeanor. It seems he grew, a couple inches as he straightens his legs out. So now he's like your chin. As he then says very gruffly, intimidatingly, which you failed. Eat.
Florp.
What?
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I guess this is a good time for like 10, 15 minute or a 10-minute break.
They're always fun.
Right.
Zahina, come back.
Zahina, come back. Any kind of fool would sing. That we're sorry. You keep getting aggroed.
Y'all may be sorry, but not me. No sorry. No never.
No sorry for you. Tenure.
I just think I was doing something and I was ready. Oh well. Yes, it wasn't important.
Zahida, you're back. Yay!
Sorry. I'm
No,
so
you're not.
sorry about that.
It's alright.
You're not.
I get
Never
it.
be sorry.
You good,
Never say I
fam?
was your back.
We get it when you have a parental aggro. Now,
Grandparent.
parental unit.
Hmm.
Same difference.
Unit of the parentals.
Anyways. We can be
also,
if you need to go use the restroom.
I was gonna say, when I took that taste, besides it being very hot, did it at least taste good?
Yes. It had a kind of a more of a gamey undertone, but yeah, it tasted like stew.
It tastes like Zazu.
No!
I have a
All
lovely
the way
light
to the birdie
coconut
boiler.
LED.
Birdie boiler!
Oh, with the right spices. Anyway.
So I probably would definitely now take another scoop, but blow on it before I eat it.
Sure you would.
That would be smart. Anyways. I would go hoof after the second time. Or breathe like a retarded. Breathe like a retarded dragon, going, it's hot. It's hot. Anyway.
This taco food is really making me hungry.
Oh no, Solify's getting hangry up in here. Anyway. Well.
Next more thing.
Anyway. Well. The stranger. Oh, I guess we're on a 3-minute pause anyway, because my. Oh, it starts in 3 minutes. The ad break's coming up.
Gasp! The ads!
Yeah, I've muted them until now.
Love the ads.
And I guess I can't from now on. Oh, well. Anyway.
It's like 3 times a stream, or 3 times every new set of whatever.
Anyway. No. He actually forces the bowl into your hand, saying, eat. Before taking a step back.
It's really not that bad, I say with a mouthful.
No, it's good.
Good for y'all.
Blowing it though, it's hot.
Well. What was I going to say? Oh. He just actually kind of makes a sound akin to a puppy looking at Cinderly before saying eat.
I'll look him as close to in the eyes and as I can, and I'll go, it'll kill me faster.
Well, he gives a snort sound. No, no, better.
There is no cure.
Another sound of a snort had said, or had, uh, sounded as he goes, no, made better. Eat.
So it's
He's
not
not gonna shut
possible.
up.
And I'm going to go, better is not possible.
Are you okay over there?
Who, me?
No. Solify. She was just over popcorn kernels.
Uh,
Anyway. Well, he then, well, shrugs. You know, you do you, I guess. He basically is thinking. Before turning, you hear him, well, serve himself up a bowl. Of course, with acid still in the doorway, he could see the stranger pull up the, well, it was thought to be a witch doctor's mask to reveal an actual fox muzzle.
Hmm?
Of course, you hear two pops as tubes are removed from his nostrils.
The heck?
No,
I was being probably just a look for a second, then realize I'm staring and go back to eating. Like, don't be rude. Don't be rude.
is there anything rude when, like, in actions when you don't know what's going on? Not really. So, sirens
I'm sorry, what?
necessary. Nothing. Me commenting on. They were saying not to be rude because I was
I'm
like,
not
it's more
saying
of.
it, but I'm thinking it. I'm
I
thinking.
know, but I was like, yeah, I was commenting on the fact that you're, say it just saying it more of us. But it's like when you don't know what's going on, there isn't really a way to be true, even if you are staring. It's kind of trying to pull together all the information that you can. But I understand at the same time. My brain's all in like 4 different places right now. Sorry.
It's alright. Well, the stranger ignores the stares as he just drinks down a bowl like it was ice cold.
How? How did he just not burn his mouth? As I keep eating.
No,
Or how did they not burn their mouth? Sorry.
that's alright.
Eh.
You have probably picked on some masculine trait. Oh, big stretch. Sorry, you can't see a cat stretch upwards in a type way and not say big stretch.
I can, but
Exactly.
that's because I'm weird.
Well, anyways,
Hey. Hi, cat. Hey, is you really sitting on my head right now? Okay. Please, can you
He's-
please move?
she's sitting on your head.
Yeah, so I'm leaning back on my chair. She decided to turn and she sat down and she's sitting on my head. Right, yes, I see. I don't see you, actually.
But you feel. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
well,
Thank you for living.
the fox creature,
Yeah,
of course,
stop that
licks his
here.
chops like a feral would before taking another bowl. Of course, he feels you staring and then kind of like turns his head. Wait, Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to mentally figure out where in the room everybody is. He feels you staring through the doorway and whips his head, staring at you.
Cat, you just.
Hey, ass butt.
Oh my god.
Knocked over the popcorn. No, go. You knocked it over. You don't get no more. Not right now.
Really, ass butt is denied? How rude.
But what? I'm confused.
Wait,
now.
it wouldn't play?
No,
It
it did
wouldn't
play. It played for me.
Oh. I was wondering why I didn't hear it. I was waiting for the hey ass butt.
I heard it, but it was blocked by my my alert or my filters.
It's okay, you still get the bits.
I should be able to replay. Well, I don't know if I could
You
replay
should
it.
be able to replay. You should be able to. I just don't know how.
I might have to go to actual Twitch to replay it.
That's okay.
No. You knocked us over. You don't get rid of any right now.
But
You can get some more after the fact. I can done clean it all up.
That was scary.
Okay.
you didn't hear
Love you.
that? She just like played That Was Scary when Dean screams like a little girl.
Yeah.
Do you have it muted? Oh, that's why.
Scary. Okay, anyway, back to D&D, sorry. I distracted with the sound alerts.
Stream together, clip that. Okay, open dash.
I continue to eat, but I can't stop looking over at that blanket and thinking to myself, how could that have come with me? Wherever the hell I am.
Hey, ass butt.
There we go.
Meaning I have the blanket wrapped around me, or well, whatever I was wrapped it, sleeping under. I guess it would be furs.
Yep, just furs. Anyway, now that I'm no longer distracted, for the most part.
For now.
5 minutes.
Huh? Anyway.
I'm not wrong.
No.
Why
Well,
don't you fall asleep?
shut up.
I'll think about it.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Victory is achieved. Confusion sets in.
Oh. Well. The stranger still just like keeps staring at Zahina until she looks away. Before, snorting. Now it doesn't sound so plugged and a noise adjacent to a snort.
I reach out and touch the blanket.
Feels like a blanket.
Or the sack of the blanket, I guess.
Well, since they've opened it up and unrolled it, it's now just a throw. It feels like a throw. It's a blanket.
It's a blanket.
You got an itch there?
Don't need a roll investigation for that one.
Nope. It's a blanket. Yep. Feels like a blanket.
Are you sure it's not a mimic?
It didn't bite her
It would've-
hands, so no.
It would have eaten
You
us by
can't
now.
stay and wait. You never know. Around the corner of it.
But
I'm gonna burn it.
don't do that. Anyways. Well, Fox, the stranger just kind of goes back to his own eating. Of course, taking 3, 4, 5 bowls. Of course, the way he eats is almost as if he's familiar with hunger. Anybody?
Wow, good.
Mmm. Really good. I'll probably finish up mine. I eat very quickly. So.
My bowl would be half eaten. Put to the side so I can look at the blanket more. Touching it and being reminiscent of home. If we even are at home. Which probably not given the fact of the shields and the breastplates and things like that.
I mean, the fox creature doesn't give it away either.
Shut up.
I will not.
What if I don't wanna? Whoopsie! That's not what I wanted to do.
Yay!
There we go. I clicked on the wrong
Ooh.
thing. Anyway, I was just showing my advertisement for lives. Anyway, well, after he had finished eating, he smothers the fire under the stew. Of course, he was fishing around inside for something before finding whatever he wanted and pulling it out of the water. Of course, it was a bigger chunk of whatever meat was in it. He let the water and juices kind of drain off of it before placing it on top of what looks like stiff cloth, which, metally, it's like the honey cloth for sealing in stuff.
Like wax.
Wax, yes, thank you, not honey.
Beeswax.
Yes, the beeswax covering. As he folds it up around it.
More or less, it's like a soup bone. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a soup bone with still like a large
Yeah,
chunk of
a
meat.
ham bone, whatever you want to call it. Just meat on a bone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Used for a soup stock. I want soup.
Sorry. Well, after he had wrapped it up, he had just walked over to a part of the ground, using his foot to shift the sand and dirt around before finding what he wanted. Claws of his, or he bent down, picking up the is a flat metal sheet. Of course, it was several inches thick.
Hmm.
Anyway, well, he had placed it amongst other things in the hole that underneath. Of course, if you would look, you could see that it seemed cold, like it was a makeshift ice chest in the ground. Before he drops the thick, heavy metal back down with the clang.
Ah, loud. And my hands will probably go up to cover my ears.
And splash goes the soup.
Ah,
Yeah, she finished theirs already.
yeah, I said I was done. I
I
eat
was
very
teasing.
fast.
I was teasing. Because I could just see someone go, ah, that's loud. Go to put their hands over their ears with a bowl full of soup in one hand, and it just gets all over them.
Or just splashing
No.
it in their face.
I'll wear it as a hat. Anyway.
Oh, God.
Well, after he had made sure the ground or the dirt and sand were evenly distributed and it looked like it was an undisturbed part of the ground, he kind of snorts to himself, pulling the mask back down over his face.
He sure snorts a lot.
Well, you
had
would
a,
too if
a
you were in
muzzle,
a dirty,
too.
dusty place with a long canine snoot.
Exactly. Muzzle. That's what I was like. It's like, you would do if you had muzzle. Muzzle
Especially if you had a very sensitive nose.
And not gonna lie, right now, even since we just went to bed not too long ago, most likely we, as a group, before we got pulled here, would have probably had our separate baths. Meaning,
Yes.
he has now multiple different scents, all harassing him, plus being dusty.
Oh, true.
Assuming that
Assuming.
he didn't bathe you before.
Got you.
But he didn't. Because not only do you have your personal sense, you have the sense of the products that you've put upon your skin and the medical things that you've taken that he can smell.
They all smell like Band-Aids.
So you would snort too if you had all sorts of smells and dust and dirt all assaulting your senses at once.
That's true.
Just thinking about it makes me want to go.
Right?
Well, he actually pulls out some sort of odd, almost steampunk like watch? Question mark? As he was looking at it. Before he snaps the lid shut and puts it back amongst his belongings. You can't use a sundial inside, you numbnut.
There's a pocket sundial.
Again, it would still not work indoors.
Especially
Pocket sundials don't work.
I may be a little dumb.
sundials need, I don't know, the sun.
The sun.
Mhm.
Then
Cut me
you'd be
some slack, okay?
well, and truthfully, pocket sundials sundials would never work because you wouldn't be in a stationary place at the correct time when you're looking at it. You would have
You
to
put
move to a certain
them-
place.
Well, if you put them on a compass so that it orients correctly, a pocket sundial will actually work.
But again,
True, but,
you need the sun and a static
Right.
And a compass.
position
Put
of
it by
the
a window.
sunlight. There
Put it
are
by
no
a cool
windows.
window.
I was about to say, I don't think we have any.
No, there are no windows. I would have mentioned them before.
Okay, well, shit.
That's just armor that I was fussed at for going through to try to find my thing.
No, he just said I wouldn't do that. That's all he said. He didn't say you couldn't. Metally, though, he was warning you so you wouldn't be sticking your fingers in, I don't know, a scorpion nest?
Or just getting cut up by rusty metal, possibly.
Or, you know, encountering a bone or two that were still stuck. You never know what's in those creases and crevices.
No.
Misa, thanks.
Really allergic to scorpions, so getting scorpion stung was not have been a fun thing.
No, but
Everybody's
that's
kinda
meta
over it.
knowledge, though. So,
Mm.
of course, you don't even know you're in a desert yet. You just think,
Nowadays.
sandy floor. It's easier to maintain. Oh, make a spell, just kick it.
It's not the only place that has scorpions. You get a deep enough forest, they're there too.
That's true. That is true. But
Though, I'd be more worried about certain spiders in a forest than the scorpions.
maybe.
The scorpions used to crawl in my bed.
I was down in Texas, and I've only, knock on wood, for all the months that I was down there, I only encountered scorpion once. That was enough for a lifetime.
I still check my bed every time I go up to mom's before I go to bed so I don't stick my hand on another scorpion.
Yuck.
Dealt with so many scorpions, spiders, and stuff like that because my one friend is a fucking freak about them. Love him to death, but yeah,
They could stay over there.
I don't mind them. But yeah, no, the one time that he called me over for to try to help find the one that got out.
Nah, I'm good.
Find them as long as they don't sting me.
Um,
They're pretty good about that. Well, in their pets at least.
Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, think about it. Maybe.
Well, the stranger. My bad, the stranger.
Big eye.
Just kind of looks at you, well, looks at all of you, as if contemplating something. Almost as if he was trying to decide something.
I was gonna look at him. Back, I guess. You still haven't told us who you are. But thank you for the stew.
He just stares at you as you speak before giving just the briefest of nods.
That's
Wow.
not back. Not much of a talker, huh?
Well, with that, he kind of turns his back in having decided something as he's using his foot to find something on the ground.
I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
Way to go.
Well, he
Didn't
kind of just
offend you.
turns his head over his shoulder, not mad.
Well-
Of course, the stuffy sound was back now that his muzzle was back under the mask that he wore. Oh, they wore.
I
As,
just guess I'm relieved that I didn't offend him.
well, you hear kind of like a wooden, uh, rickety sound. Kind of like the sound you would hear when you step on a loose floorboard. Before he bends down, grabbing hold of whatever it was and ripping it up, sending dirt and dust just flying.
Ugh.
Dirt, dust, and sand just went
Off at
poof.
that too. Ugh.
Love that.
Again, you can't really see his facial expression as he turns back to look at you. Well, all of you, not just one of you. Before, reaching into this little cache he has. Did Dad yell something?
Hmm?
Okay. 1 second, folks. You are now dubbed the Forgetter of Lettuce.
Ah, fuck.
Anyway,
There's you forget the latest.
he pulls out several, fairly good conditioned weapons. Of course, laying them on the floor next to him, occasionally looking back at you guys, and then reaching into his little stash. Of course, his own swords were nowhere to be found. Well, seen, at least.
Wait, so did we all transport here in our pajamas?
You don't know that. You woke up in a loincloth and a breastband.
Great.
That's what I said before.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know you were numbing, piggy. Eating a full bag of popcorn.
Can you believe this woman?
Yes, yes, we can.
Popcorn's delicious. I would eat the whole bag too.
She ate chocolate covered popcorn that we were supposed to eat together.
You snooze, you lose. I mean, what?
Thank you for having my back, Zahina.
That wasn't her
You're
having your
welcome.
back. She was just saying that you snooze, you lose. It means nothing about.
Oh, y'all.
It
Okay.
means she would do the same to you.
Yes.
No, I'd
That's true.
share. I would share.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you.
Anyway,
1 second. I'm looking
No
at some
deflecting.
things.
okay.
Don't you start yawning.
Oh,
I've talked to Ashley.
Sorry.
How dare you? Yawning's not allowed.
Exactly.
You say that, but Zahida, I bet you could be yelling before others. Have the rest of your Pokemon go or pick or come on.
Okay, so you're not. Hold on. Okay, so I need.
Mind you, I'm usually in bed by now.
No sleep, only D&D.
For tonight, at least.
Every night. Well, until we have to go back to work.
Even then, your mind is consumed with D&D.
Yes. Sometimes.
Okay. Well, he had pulled out. That scared me a little bit. Sorry. He had pulled out 2 different staffs, 2 different short swords. Wow, I couldn't say that. Anyway, and
Where's the shirt sauce?
the wish to cease to cease this here. Anyway, 2 different daggers.
We still haven't found Cindy's medical thing.
Because you won't. Medley, but shush. Oh. Did you just bonk her head? Oh. She just caused her bonked my cat. Rude.
How dare.
There. It deserved to be bonked.
Anyway. Now,
The bonking has begun.
Noctis and Calypso would get the staffs. I mean, Acid and Cindele. Sorry.
Well, I understand.
Solify would get. Well, Solify and Sahina would both get a dagger and a sword. Fuck me. Short sword.
Ooh. Okay. Thank you. Like, I'll take them and just say thank you.
What am I supposed to do with this? Genuinely confused as I
stab
look at
things.
box. A stab thing.
Yeah, that's what they're for. Have you never played a video game?
Pointy end goes into enemy. Sorry. Anyway.
Of
Or
course
read a
I
book?
play video games. I am quite the gamer boy.
Boy.
Girl. Whatever. Game Grumps reference.
The pointy end goes in your enemy's chest or stomach or wherever you can get to them.
Anyways.
Back of the knee is great. Then they crumble.
Yeah. After he had given the weapons out, he's back rummaging in the thing. Oh, in his little cache. Kind of. You almost hear him mufflely growling to himself. No, he reaches deeper into the little stash before you hear it. Hey!
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Hey, you hear the jingle jangles of, like, some things being shook about.
God damn it, brain, stop it.
Oh, jeez.
My brain went straight to Jingle Jangle, which is my first.
Me too. Yeah. In the before times, jingle jingle.
Your weird stuff.
My brain was jingle, jingle, jingle.
You can hear my sleigh bells ring.
I am
Oh,
old
no.
Kris Kringle. I'm the king of jingling. Anyway,
That's fine, but no,
Oh
mine
no.
went to fall out.
I know. Anyway. Well, a bunch of cloth was just thrown at Acid's face.
Okay. Putting aside the bowl that is still been holding, I grab that cloth.
Well, it turned out to be just like of some really well-made cloth armor. But to you, it just looked like thick cloth. Of course, he also does the same to brain fart, Cinderly. He threw some cloth at her.
Ignore it.
You ignore it? Okay. Well, ignore it. It's gonna fall on your face.
Right. Because I'm still brooding and mad and can't figure out how I'm gonna live. Because he may say that I'm okay, but I don't believe him.
Of course you don't. Well, mentally, rewinding a little bit, he did. Okay, anyway, sorry. I was distracted by noises.
Sorry.
What's up?
So much.
You are. One second. I just had the book. Here's the book. You should be able to because they're martial weapons. That's Warlock, Sorcerer, Ranger. Yes. I gave you sword, sword, which is a martial weapon, and a dagger, which is should be simple. Yeah, it's a simple weapon. So yeah, you are proficient. So you would have a proficiency bonus. Anyway. You hear him rustling around with a lot of clinking and clacking of metal being shifted about. Before, well, you hear kind of a ugh, and something heavy thunking against the ground.
Huh?
Uh,
Of course, this armor he can't exactly throw.
What?
Of course, the grunt was more to shift everything off of what he had picked up. Ow. Sorry, I had something in my eye. Anyways. I'm gonna double check I'm giving you the right stuff. I went too far. No. No. Okay. I am giving you the right stuff. Well, he had moved this larger than him armor over in front of the hyena.
Huh?
And then with a clang dropped a shield on top of it.
Oh. Thank you.
No.
Oh.
He looks over at Solify, kind of looking her up and down, assessing her before disappearing back into the hole.
What the fuck?
All right. So wait, you said he gave me a shield and what?
Heavy armor.
Heavy armor. Oh, cool.
It's like it would be like the cheapest heavy armor we could get if we were to purchase it from anywhere,
Okay, so armor.
right?
While he's dug down, I will quickly put that heavy armor on.
Well, he then places leather armor right in front of Solify and looks about, making sure everybody's armed and armored from his stash. Oh, by the way, Cinderly, you found 5 pieces of gold. Sorry, I forgot to say that earlier.
But I'm still kind of brooding. I've ignored the armor. I've ignored the staff. It's like I'm dead anyway. What's the point?
Well, you would also notice that you're still feeling pretty good. You've been in this world a couple hours now.
May not register if I'm still in panic mode, thinking that I'm not going to be okay. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
If it was me in real life, I would think that the feeling okay was a fluke.
True. Okay. Well, the stranger walks over to you, over to Cinderly, seeing her not eat or touch anything that he offered her, kind of giving a intimidating growl.
I look up and shake my head at him like, what?
What? What you gonna do about it?
Well, he kind of like almost points with his nose to the everything he offered her. Of course, he even got even closer to her. Of course, when I'm assuming you're still on the ground. Hmm?
Yes.
Well, as he steps closer, you realize his boots aren't actually boots. He has fox paws. And the cloth, it's like almost shin guards and calf guards.
He has Pete's.
But he moves closer, kind of, again, growling. Of course, it's
then I'd wonder if I was dreaming.
well, he looks at her with a contemplation before, again, this time he takes off the mask. Ripping it off before, his cold, wet nose was like inches from hers as he growls. She got real up and close and personal to his, large yellow eyes and his youthful features.
Ugh.
He's really trying to just snap her brain into a different function instead of just fight or flight.
Did you not hear me? I may as well be dead already.
Well, he then says, "You fine."
There's no cure. There's no fix. The only fix was what I was wearing. And it's not here.
Oh. I say as I finally understand what Simply's after.
Really? Really? PCG? Really? I used an Ultra Ball, and I still failed.
Teehee.
Oh, feck you. Anyway. Well, he gives like a kind of a deep inhale. Still nose to nose with Cinderly. As he goes, "You smell fine." No. Yeah, you smell fine.
Smell good, but I still need my medicine, damn it. Clearly going to be his problem child.
Oh, yeah. He thought, looking at him, or looking at her, trying to figure out how to snap her into a higher sense of reasoning before, snapping at her. His teeth, like, just millimeters from her flesh. Again, trying to get her into a higher reasoning.
At least make it go faster.
Is she asking him?
No, I'm telling him. I go, at least that might make it go faster. Stubborn pain in the ass. What do you expect?
True. The game didn't trigger like it should have. I'm gonna have to look into that. Well, that one worked. Anyway, I'll have to fuss with it later.
He's gonna have something that convinces me that we're more than just making me think I'm in a dream somewhere or something. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Quick, somebody slap her.
Well.
I don't know how how he would get that, you know?
Pinch her, slap her, cause pain,
I'm gonna slap someone I just met.
splash some water on her.
Where's the soup?
You
Dump
can
this.
feel pain in a dream, though. And it's higher than average pain tolerance.
True. Pando is moose. I didn't know if you knew that. Anyway. Well. He looks at her before, going over to where, the throw was. Of course, the crochet hook lost in the snow or the sand as he kind of sniffs about, lifting rugs slightly before, finding it, grabbing it. Before, saying, "You not smell like this. You smell better." Again, still trying to get him to understand, or get her to understand, she doesn't smell like she did before. Of course, with his limited vocabulary and English skills, it's hard to come across.
It's not fixable. It can't be fixed. There's no anything to fix it.
He then looks at her and say, "Eat, you see, better."
Oh, just fry it. At least appease him.
Just
So
make
I'll
him happy.
take the bowl of soup and. How warm is the bowl?
Well, it's been there a little while, so it's cooled off. It's tolerable.
Sipping it from the bowl.
No,
If I'm going to die, I might as well die faster.
he literally rolls his eyes as he turns away. Why is it twice? Why do I have Mega Bonk twice?
Because I'm trying to bunk Cindy.
Why do I have two?
Because she needs extra bunks for being so stubborn.
Why did I have two stickers? Okay, now I only have one.
The stubborn IRL, too.
Oh, he kind of lifts a thing, showing his disgusted or his emotions, slight disgust at her attitude.
Growl at him a little bit, too. It's like,
Oh. He gives, another snort, shaking his head. Just like, oh, jeez. Of course, he mutters something in a different language. None of you understand.
be with me. You're not the only one that can be gruff. Grumpy ass pain in my ass.
Seems like you two are getting along swimmingly.
Oh,
Not where we're supposed to be.
Don't-
Don't have my meds. Not okay.
You okay, you see. You, and then he trails off into another different language. Of course, who knows Draconic?
mm-mm.
Hold on, I think it's me. I think I know Draconic. Hold on. Hold on. Are you holding? I'm a holding. Don't know onto what, but I'm a holding. Yes, it's me. Okay. Is Acid also? No, he did
I'm primordial.
Primordial. Right. Oh, you understand him as if he was speaking English. Stupid, stubborn, ass twat.
Excuse you?
No, he doesn't think you're talking to him as he snorts again.
Did you all just not hear what he just said?
Huh? I have no clue.
He just. He. What?
Kind of shrug. Never was good at languages. Sometimes I can barely English.
I mean, I understand that, but did nobody catch what he just said? Anybody? I look around with like the Hades hands, like, huh?
Like the got a hunk of moussakas caught in your throat or something?
Yeah.
The hold on. Right here. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, that
We
one.
clicked it at the same time, probably. Did you just poot? I just hear a womp over my headset. Anyway.
And if he was there grumbling in a language I don't understand, I'd probably go grumpy ass piece of shit.
He knows that some fights aren't worth fighting. But the fuck?
Oh, what a cute gif.
Kind of cute. I think right here we're gonna take maybe a 10-minute break. Go potty, go grab something to eat, drink.
Okay.
Fart, yes. Somebody couldn't hold it.
Smart, not fart.
Yeah. Well, your mic cut out just at the right time, so it's either smart, fart, art, cart, dart. So I just kind of rolled the dice. All right, 10-minute break.
Yay.
Ah,
All right, actually, we'll BRB. Okay.
Well, the internet must know. I made mistakes and I have regrets.
Good.
Dad just pulled out the leftover cherry tomatoes from yesterday. Without thinking, I plucked one in my mouth. And I'm like, oh, mistake made, as I'm trying to chew it quickly. Because it was cold, because of the cold sensitivity I have because of the chemo. Oh, imagine trying.
SMART.
Yeah, smirk.
Smear.
Imagine trying to chew on a ball of needles. Like very fine, precisely pinpricked needles at heights.
Robotnik trying to eat a Sonic.
Yeah, pretty much. At height. Not just heart, at height.
Shoot the run buttons.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. That song's now stuck in my head. Thanks, Mom.
That's your own fault.
She's watching, that one movie. This Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day you gave it away. I forget what it is. This year, to save you from tears, I gave it to someone special.
Sure.
Special ed. Sorry.
I return with cookies.
Where's our cut? Come on. Gotta pay up.
Sure. I'll hand you each a Milano cookie.
No, it's not called
Where's
This Christmas.
Hmm?
I said it's not called This Christmas.
Last Christmas?
Is it the last Christmas?
I think it is.
Maybe.
Yes. Nice.
Either really late or really early for Christmas movies.
Both.
Christmas is over.
Christmas never began.
Mm-mm.
It never began.
Okay, yes, it is the movie I was thinking of. Last Christmas. Thank you.
Talks about what they're gonna do different this year because last Christmas they screwed up so bad.
I'm sorry. Speaking of screwing up so bad, I love Build-A-Bear, but right now I'm kind of pissed with them.
Uh-oh.
I ordered, now mind you, I ordered this on Christmas Eve. A Build-A-Bear for, my love interest. It didn't go through for whatever reason.
Oh.
So about December 29th, after I got all the things refunded, I did it again. Still didn't go through. January 18th comes, and I'm like, where the hell is my package? Well, I get a hold of them. Oh, I'm sorry, it didn't go through. We'll refund you everything. Well, I got all the credits and stuff back, but, and this is a big but, what I wanted is no longer in stock.
Oh,
I can't get the wolf pup, or the wolf pup plush. And I'm like, gee, thanks. So totally didn't want to give that to my significant other. Thanks. I'll tell him about the Build-A-Bear stuff. You know.
right.
Nice.
Head back.
No,
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Okay, those cookies were good, and I really want to go get more, but I shouldn't.
This is what I wanted to buy. It is no longer in stock.
No.
Aw.
I'm like, rude. Okay. I clicked on the link, and it says online exclusive. And I scroll down a little bit farther. This item is currently not available online. Okay, thanks. Oh, I really want the Winnie the Pooh. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Well, we're on break right now. We have like a couple minutes left yet of the break. That's why we're off topic right now. Plant. Aw, you.
Yes.
Sorry, I
Here you
muted
go,
him.
sweet.
Let me know when he's back at his computer.
You got head pats.
Aw, you. Yeah, patty pat. Yeah, good job. So let me know if he's back or not. Because I've got him muted currently.
Now muted, so we're not going to hear it either.
Oh, he muted. Okay. I just didn't want everybody in, you know. Oh, you never left. Okay. My bad. I thought you had left. Because I heard mother question mark. Your roommate. Ah. Same difference. Though I must say, this cold sensitivity is a bitch. That's true.
You can't be rid of him so easily.
I love ice cold water. But I can't have it because it hurts.
Aww.
It still counts as water as long as you don't put anything else in it.
True, but I like ice cold water. But it hurts when my friends never stood down when. Anyway.
Sea weather, though.
He was a shame. Oh, what's in a name? How did you feel? Pumbaa, nothing for the kids. Anyway, now we need to focus because time's up. Alrighty, where were we? Oh.
Was yelling at me about the soup.
You finally ate.
And I finally started sipping on it.
Well, he goes back into the other room. Of course, there was the rustling and stuff as he was rearranging his own equipment. His half-done rainbow swords, well, rainbow hook swords, were placed upon his back. Let's see if I might have a picture. Of what they look like. Hold on. Stand by. Maybe I deleted it. Maybe. Because I don't see a folder. Oh, armor weapon. Okay, here they are. Open. File. Copy. Oops. And pasta.
Ooh,
What you doing, sweetie?
fancy.
Because those would have just like a couple of the rainbow swirls. Not quite look like they're dipped in oil. What? What?
On the whatever cloth he tossed at me. I would check to see if I had stopped bleeding because I was.
You were stabbed with something. The bleeding has stopped by now.
Is there anything I should bandage it with?
Well, do they have a first aid kit? Acid or Zahina?
If it didn't get destroyed, I would probably have one in my pack because I always carry one when I go hiking. But wouldn't bandages be considered destroyable?
Yeah, maybe if he looked that deep. Or if he could get it open.
No, great.
Keep in mind, he has claws.
Mm,
Well, I have a thought. I'd go up to the grumpy ass and go, "Hey, should I cover this?" And point to where I was bleeding.
Well, when you point to where you were bleeding, he kind of looks at you You could see his nose kind of move as he sniffs before giving a little tilt of his head. Maybe. I said maybe. Yes,
Meds
please.
or anything?
Hold on.
Okay.
What did he say? Anyway.
Maybe.
Okay, this is a picture of what he would look like without his armor. Of course, all you see is his nose and face. Everything else is covered. Oh, and his peats.
Hey, you're finally gone. Sorry.
It's alright. I just didn't want them
Issue.
to.
Oh no, they're just talking. Their casual stuff. There's nothing there, but it's like the issue being right next to the kitchen. It's a common area, you know.
Tell them to GTF up. I'm just kidding.
And I'm like, I've been bleeding. And they think I'm fixed from the other stuff. And it's like, whatever at this point.
Well, his nose, was actually smelling for infection. Yeah, to be for metagaming.
And I'm like, whatever at this point. You know what? I'm still not convinced I'm not dead in a couple more hours, but whatever.
Right.
I go, fine, I'll put the shit on, but I'll probably bleed through it if I leave it like it is. But
Well, all he said was maybe.
yeah.
You could.
But I'm assuming that if it's recently scabbed over, that my clumsy ass is probably gonna ruin the scab.
Yeah, it's not a huge puncture wound. Maybe about like you were stabbed with a pencil. He did use a very crude injecting tool.
Just be glad he didn't show it to me.
Nope, you were asleep. And he goes, "You fixed," and you're like, "No." Anyways, um, he just kind of gives you a side eye before pulling his own mask on. I should draw his outfit soon.
Yes. And I'm still going to be rather grumpy about all of this. So I'm going to go put on the whatever he had tossed at me, and it's like, fine, whatever.
Yeah, it was fairly thick robes. I mean, it wasn't leather at all. But it
Yeah.
could save you from a stab or two.
Like Gambison.
Again, assuming I
Like a
don't
Gambison.
bleed through it or something, but
Had it not stopped bleeding, he would have advised you to rub some dirt in it. But, again,
Oh,
Hey,
put
he's-
some dirt on it.
he's feral.
Fine.
yeah,
In
that
a
would have
sense.
been a lot of grumbling, though.
Mm. Whoops. Sorry, I dropped the phone a second there.
Oh, and I forgot to mention with the with his face being exposed, his lips show a little bit of scarring.
Mhm.
And, well, you couldn't really see his right arm because it was covered. Anyway, okay. He then just goes, go, go get you to people.
People. Sounds like a good idea.
Well, aren't you people?
Technically, right?
No, he gave kind of a muffled growl at that. He doesn't consider himself human, or he's not quoting fingers people because, well, he's not human. Of course,
I
he did.
think he means people like us.
It doesn't. Even if he's not exactly like us, it doesn't mean he's not people.
All right, hold that thought. I'm being yelled at from upstairs. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Mm.
All right, after a little discussion with Solify, I hate to say it, but I think we're gonna wrap up for tonight.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I have good sleep.
She was literally falling asleep.
Oh,
So, yeah, yeet her to bed.
Well, that's when you get the two, pot lids.
It would
Clink,
startle
clink,
her.
clink.
It would startle her awake, and then she'd go back to sleep.
Damn it.
She's that stubborn. Anyway, you all have a wonderful night. Stay sweet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
bye.